Happy Monday, everybody. We are getting ready to roll out and head to Kansas City to deliver a load we picked up on Friday. We got a reload coming back to St. Genevieve. Then we're going to run down to Tennessee, pick up another load to Kansas City, well, just outside of Kansas City a little ways. Then probably get another load back. And then maybe go racing again this weekend. Man, it was a busy weekend, a short work week last week, but busy weekend. We raced Doe Run Friday night and Saturday night out at Farmington. Just running a low 4-cylinder, nothing overly crazy. No expectations to win whatsoever, just going out, having a good time. I really needed that. Probably explain a little bit more over on Lad's Garage, but I dove deep into competition for several years and almost was getting to the point where I was getting frustrated with it. And it's something I love to do. I love driving, I love racing. I go ride go-karts all day at the fun center if I could. Just something I enjoy doing. And I was losing that joy in it. But this past weekend, man, it's like fueled up a whole new spark. I'm like, man, I want to take the smallest 4-cylinder I can find and put it out there with the biggest V8s I can find and run it. That's kind of what I did. So, you gotta find something that makes you smile. You gotta have that, you know, people smoke, people drink, you know, people go out to a bar and that's their release. They just don't do it for me. Smoking to me is a waste of money. Drinking, oh yeah, I mean, I've had my fair share of hangovers and wild nights at the bar, but just don't do it for me. Something about getting behind the wheel of a car and just giving it all it's got. The dirt racing has honestly been my best exit from street racing. So, like I told my wife, if I sold a dirt car, we're getting a street car. But I need to get my straps checked and ready to roll. It's still dark 30 out. Matter of fact, not even 5 o'clock yet, but we need to get rolling. Make all of our deadlines for the week. So come along. Hope you enjoy. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Well, we found some rain so far. We're already through the two biggest pains in the rears, St. Louis and Columbia, so hopefully Kansas City ain't too bad for us. Hopefully it goes smoothly through there. Hopefully. Well, it looks like it's quit raining on me. That's nice. Going to get out in the rain on the strap, get unloaded. Stay all nice and dry like, I can tell you what. Oh, show. Get these things kicked off and we're going to get down and get our rocks. Well, plans have changed. We unloaded right across the street, which we normally unload on this side, but we ended up reloading. We had one rack of, I think they call them jibs or extensions or something like that, pretty strange. Going back to where we loaded originally to come over here. Not a huge fan. This thing's only like a couple feet wide. So I took 2 chains, one on each side. There's a hole up there in the middle, and I just kind of lassoed it around. One chain's pulling this way, the other chain's pulling that way. Plus we got chains on both ends of the rack to kind of keep it from hopefully tipping a little bit or sliding forward and backwards. I might have to probably stop sooner than later. Just the way these chains are, you guys might be able to see it a little bit. This side that don't have the binder on, it's kind of go. I mean, it's got a little play in it, but we'll go down the road a little ways. I mean, we got straps that should hold it, but we'll pull in somewhere and check it and make sure it don't fall off. We're over here at our Dairy Queen. St. Genevieve. Look at Caden. There's old Caden. Come on, Caden. It's time to eat. More people parked in the truck parking. Time to eat. I gotta break the old muscle memory. And remember to turn left on the 55, and I can turn left on B Highway. I almost turned left on 55 the other day. Not even thinking, it was turning, don't know why. Had a couple of kids out here in the parking lot hooning. There's another truck sitting right there. And they were out here hooning last night in between the trucks, doing burnouts and stuff. I was about ready to jump out and smack the kids. Not that I don't care, you know, doing a few burnouts and whatnot, but heck, yeah. Guys getting ready to go to sleep now. Your little four-cylinder, whoop, whoop. Wasn't even a good burnout. I think the aggravating part is, you know, I know I was a teenager, I did that stupid crap, but I didn't do it in between two semi trucks. You know, I'd go find an empty parked lot, nobody in it. Especially a business that's actually open. I usually wouldn't do it in the middle of the parking lot where a business is actually open. People would sit there and call the cops on you and crap. Gotta be smart, kids. You're gonna be out being a hoonigan. You need to use your head. Name of the game is to have a good time without having the cops call. Well, the unload went pretty smoothly. I was a little nervous about getting it unloaded, but Jason did a really good job. Nice and smooth as butter. Get that thing picked up, scooted over, scooted it in on the forks, picked it up, leaned it back, got it off, no issues, nice and smooth. I guess we'll go ahead and put some weight on here. We hadn't really hauled any weight since we got tuned yet. Had nothing but light loads, so I guess we can put on a little weight here and see about how this thing's gonna pull. Never fails. Get here, think I'm kind of early, you know, and all right, we're gonna hit the road and make some good time. Two daggum van trucks ahead of me. Oh well. I think I can. We'll be over there kind of early. Anyway, we'll park there. As long as we don't cut in our 14, but they're usually pretty good here. Probably one of the better places I load at. There's only a small handful of places I'm okay with loading regularly, and this is one of them. I already delivered at some one of them. I mean, don't always haul what I like, but you know, dealing with the people, they always work with us, so something I like dealing with is, you know, people that work with us, become friends with them. I think that's kind of important. I was going to tell you all, you know, I always brag on those people. I mean, they're all friends of mine that I deal with in there. Like I said, I find it important to have a friendship with your customers versus a professional relationship. I go in there and it's one of the forklift drivers' birthdays. I already told him happy birthday on Facebook. You know, I don't need to tell him twice. But they had cupcakes for him. Guess what? I got a cupcake. I was going to show it to you guys, but I done forgot about it and I ate it. This is nice. Gotta try to wiggle through all the construction stones. Let's put cones right there where it's difficult for trucks to get in and out of the daggum industrial park. Well, we made it to Lowry City, Missouri. That's right, Lowry City, Missouri. At the Casey's. We all know this ain't one of my favorite Casey's. Truth is, I liked it when it was the old, I think it was an Ambest or something before Casey's had it. I liked it then. They had Long John Silver's. I like Long John Silver's chicken. But we got here, only had about an hour left on our logs, which it put me close getting up to Harrisonville to park at the Sap Brothers. But it is what it is. I mean, I ain't too worried about it. This place is decent. You know, a decent place to park. If I'm hungry in the morning, I can waddle inside and get me some donuts or something. But it also only leaves me right about 100 miles left to go in the morning. Not terrible, so we're gonna hide out here tonight and start editing racing videos. Yeah. Been putting it off. I mean, my last video, I'm about a week late on it. Why not be late on everything else? Well, we're getting ready to roll out. Got a little more rain last night. I'm about to get out and wipe my mirrors off because driving in the rain yesterday got them a little cloudy. I need to look into getting some Rain-X wipes or something. I was told that helps out a little bit. Here you go, super truck coming through the parking lot. The guy in one of the little pup trailers. We gotta get rolling. Try to get this stuff kicked off and turn around and head back to get our rocks and all that stuff. We were supposed to pick them up the other day, but plans changed, so we'll get them this time and take them back. Maybe have a short week again. I mean, it's been a good week. Heck yeah. Picking that load up right where we delivered at and taking it back pays a lot better than hauling the rocks back. I can tell you that much. It's a lot more beneficial to it than what it was. I mean, this load pays really good too, but we better get to it. This stuff ain't gonna move itself. All right, we're rolling. Well, heading out the parking lot. Seems like this tune, Fireball is loving this new tune so far. Like I said, we still got a minor little tweaking we need to do with it. The boost need to figure out why the turbo's not spooling up. Well, it's spooling up, but we're not getting the boost that we need. I don't hear any leaks, but as far as the way it's running and everything else, I could be more happier with it. Clutch. It's almost effortless on the get up and goes. I've been seeing a lot on my social media here lately about a push, you know, they're pushing for the speed limiters. They've been pushing for a while now, and it seems like now they're making the push, making a hard push again for them again. And I could go on and on and on how it's, it's an unsafe idea. It's been proven time and time again. And how it's going to cost consumers more money. It's going to cost the companies more money. Probably actually end up hurting everything. Every time a law gets put into place, especially when it comes to regulating the trucking industry, it hurts the smaller companies more and more. I can go on and on. If you're interested in hearing it, comment down below. I mean, I can go on about the negative effect it's going to have on safety and consumers. But what I want to say is, you cannot replace a safe driver with more technology. I mean, they're making a push for autonomous trucks, and they're making a push for this and that. You cannot replace a safe driver. See it time and time again. Massive accidents involving truck drivers, fatality accidents, and the driver don't speak English, the driver don't have proper credentials to be driving, you know, to be legal in the United States to start with. You see it time and time again. Or you got an inexperienced driver, and 9 times out of 10 it has nothing to do with speed as much as either 1, inexperience, or 2, distracted driving. So what I'm going to say is, if you want to hear more from my side of the story, comment down below and let me know. I'll sit down and I'll make a podcast style video, even though I don't have podcast equipment. But I have no issue sitting down and griping. I know some people say, well, it's just the way it goes. Just because they're proposing something, I don't care if it's whether in the trucking industry or, you know, whatever. Just because they're proposing something or making a push for something does not mean you have to accept it. You can fight it. And what I'm going to say is, this is something you need to fight. Just like the e-logs, it needed to be fight, it needed to be buried, it needed to be gotten rid of. But instead of facing the real issues, they want to band-aid it. And they're making a push, and they're making the industry itself more unsafe by making it easier for unsafe drivers to do the job. And in all reality, all they're doing is putting a band-aid on a gun shop wound. So fight it. You know, if it becomes a bigger issue, I guarantee you, I'm going to make a push for you guys to contact your lawmakers and fight it. It is not good for anybody. They chip sealed this road last week, I think. But it looked like they could have used a little more seal and a little less chip, because it's just as dusty here as it is up here on the gravel part of the road. I've never understood the chip seal deal, but whatever floats their boat, you know. Stupid train. Stupid activity. My least favorite part of the trip. Getting on the 44. Come on, people. Part of the trip I don't like on this way is 44. But it's still better than 300 and something miles of interstate. Going this way, we got what, 60 miles. I don't know why I do it to myself. I come here to Dottie's or should I say TA now, and go into Dottie's to eat. That's the restaurant. Get disappointed every time I see the menu. And got breakfast today. I will say I got the country fried breakfast, or whatever they call it. The country fried steak was actually pretty good. But man, I had to salt the crap out of the eggs and the hash browns to get any flavor. Holy cow. But we're going to get up in the morning, go deliver a rock. I don't know, it might be a short week this week. You can't really say much because it's actually been a decent pay week, I guess you consider, or paycheck, or however you want to put it, so far. So just seen a Blink 182 trailer. Heck yeah, I didn't know them guys are still touring. Well, we kind of overslept. I was hoping to leave about 5:30 to head over to get unloaded, but here we are. There's a little weight on that. About 48,000, actually a little over 48,000. It's going to probably put us right at 80 on the scale. Go Fireball. Don't mind it. The new tune is really helping out, so we're gonna get this all checked up and get rolling. I wonder when PA's gonna do something about this dadgum parking lot. Holy cow. First spot over there where it's washed out, it's probably deep enough I'd drag the tanks through it. I'd probably drag trying to come up right here. I'd definitely drag right there. Holy cow. They bring in a couple loads of gravel and fix that really quick. Up here on this old scale here, guys, I'm probably about 80,000. Trying to play guess the weight, but we're on there, barely. Close. 79,840. We were 80,000, a little over 80,000 when we left.
Dr. Clint, thank you.
Well, we got lunch with Kyle, or breakfast with Kyle, I should say. Now we gotta figure out how the heck we're gonna get out of here. Guess we can follow Kyle out. Gonna head to the house. Don't see anything coming, don't see nobody. Could go straight through there, but that'd be so rude. Scrap truck. I'll probably put the numbers on the back of that one. They look like something I did. See if we can scare Kyle back in here at Palmer's.